Welcome to US Rail Journeys, Series 2. In this series I travel from LA to Chicago on the Southwest Chief. Then from Chicago to New Orleans on both Amtrak's City of New Orleans train and a rail replacement bus. I then travel back from New Orleans to Los Angeles on the Sunset Limited. I also get to travel on the San Joaquins, the Coast Starlight and the Pacific Surfliner, in all over 6,300 miles in 14 days. Episode 24, where I complete my amazing journey on the Coast Starlight, travelling from San Francisco to Los Angeles. We're running next to a quite large highway, dual carriageway, 3 lanes in each direction, and it tells me that Santa Barbara is the next 9 exits off the highway. Quite a large place. The Elwood oil field is in the Santa Barbara area, and on February the 23rd, 1942, Captain Nishino Kozo surfaced his Japanese submarine in the Santa Barbara Channel and fired 17 rounds from his 140mm deck gun towards the oil field. He inflicted little damage. As you heard from the announcement, we will be arriving in Santa Barbara late. Dinner is nearly over. The city was discovered in 1602 and is home to 3 of the 21 missions that I've talked about earlier. Santa Barbara is known as the birthplace of the modern environmental movement, and one of the nation's first Earth Day celebrations was held here 49 years ago, in 1970. The station that we'll be stopping at first opened in 1902, and Amtrak traveller numbers grew to 341,899 in 2017. Quite a number of the passengers I've talked to today come from Santa Barbara. Sadly, none of them were willing to talk to you, but I can tell you they made my journey interesting. They were great people to meet, and I wish them a happy homecoming. We're departing from Santa Barbara 53 minutes late. They reckon that they can catch up a bit. This was supposed to be a very quick stop. It was over 5 minutes.
Oxnard coming up in 40 minutes. Oxnard, next stop, folks. Oxnard, 40 minutes away. And folks, just a little update for arrival status for Los Angeles. Santa Barbara to Los Angeles is about 2 hours run time. So right now, without any other delay, we should be in LA right about 9 o'clock. Once again, from right now until LA, should be about 9 o'clock arrival. That's barring any further delay. There's nothing that I know of, so we should be okay. So I'm estimating about 9 o'clock arrival for Los Angeles, folks. Oxnard next, 40 minutes.
A very optimistic conductor. Let's see if we get there on time. We must be passing through one of the wealthier areas of town because you've got the highway, then the railway, then quite often just one row of houses, and then the beach. The sun is setting, the colours in the sky are glorious tonight. The train is moving quite rapidly, slowing slightly at this moment, but we've been making good progress since we left Santa Barbara. There's a by road on one side of us, the highway on the other side of us, and somebody getting his evening exercise running along the road. We passed one house that seemed to have its own private level crossing. I have to say, that's quite something in my book. We are still proceeding along the side of the ocean. Now the road is between us and the sea. The sun is a deep red on the horizon, and in the gathering gloom, cars had their headlights on, and photographs become increasingly difficult to take. We now come to a stretch of the coastline where there are campervans, caravans, and all similar types of vehicle just parked all the way along the road. This must be a very special place for people to come to. The train is now nearing Oxnard. The town was founded in 1897 by the four Oxnard brothers, who opened the Oxnard Sugar Beet Company. The station was opened in 1987 and Amtrak passenger numbers grew to 94,000 in 2017. It's now just about dark. We're running, I think, about 45 minutes late now. The suggestion is that by the time we get to Los Angeles, we'll be running about 9 minutes late. Let's see what we can achieve. As the train heads towards Simi Valley, the observation car is emptied. There's only myself and one other. I think maybe it's time to go and regain my seat. The seat that I paid for. The views I've seen on this trip have been stunning. The descent of the Cuesta grade, steep through those horseshoe bends. The Stena Creek trestle, which was built on the east coast and shipped around the Cape Horn to be assembled. These were all amazing things that we've been across today. And then our entry onto the Pacific coast, our journey along the Pacific coast, right on the edge, across Vandenberg Air Force Base. It's been an amazing set of sights that I'm pleased I've seen. Not much longer now, but first we have 3 stops before we reach Los Angeles Union Station. I'm now back in my reserved seat. The coach that I'm sat in is as quiet as a library. I think people have had a long day and are looking forward to their arrival. But as the saying goes, it's better to journey than to arrive.
Simi Valley coming right up. Simi Valley.
We turned east and left the coastal plain for the climb up the narrow Simi Valley to our stop at Simi Valley. The station, opened in 1982, is used by 28 trains each day. 52,064 Amtrak passengers used the station in 2017. At this stage, we are 40 minutes behind schedule. A short stop indeed by Amtrak standards. I think we were only stationary for about 2 minutes.
Stop at Van Nuys station coming up in 20 minutes. Van Nuys.
5 minutes, I'm going to start collecting all trash. That includes the headrest, folks. Once again, that includes the headrest. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I will appreciate that. Please remain seated until the train makes a complete stop at the station, at the Los Angeles station. Please do not block the stairs, folks. This is for your own safety. I don't want anybody to get hurt, folks. Thank you.
If this is your stop, make sure you have your belongings together. You're downstairs with the doors ready to exit. Van Nuys will be a very brief stop. Van Nuys coming up, folks. Van Nuys.
Journey's end is near when we reach Van Nuys. Amtrak traffic grew by 2.5% in 2017 to 82,417. The modern glass and concrete building opened after being rebuilt in December 1995.
Burbank is a very brief stop. Burbank Bonneville Airport, 5 minutes away.
The city of Burbank is famous for its film and television studios, such as Walt Disney, Warner Brothers and Columbia Pictures. Construction of the station, which serves Burbank Airport, started in 2012 and it opened in 2014. Over 73,800 passengers used the station in 2017. Growth of over 7%.
Hey gentlemen, this is Burbank, folks. Burbank.
LA Union Station coming up. Please make sure you gather all your belongings. Make sure you have everything you brought with you. For Los Angeles, we're going to ask everybody please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. There's not enough space in the vestibules for everybody, so please just stay seated, and then once the train comes to a stop, you can make your way downstairs. We offer red cab service on the platform. See Amtrak employees driving around little white golf carts. If you want to ride, just give them away. They'll take you and your belongings into the depot. On behalf of the crew, I'd like to thank everybody for riding. Have yourself a great evening. Los Angeles Union Station, next and final stop, LA, coming up 20 minutes.
Which says we'll be somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes late. Not bad to have picked up all that time. The station opened in 1939 and was the last of the great Union stations, serving multiple railway companies. In 2017, 1,716,392 Amtrak passengers used the station, an increase of nearly 5% over 2016. So we will become a few of the nearly 2 million passengers to transit Los Angeles Union Station when we leave the train this evening. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the passengers and crew of the Coast Starlight for making my journey so enjoyable today. It has been an experience, one I shall remember for a very long time. This podcast has been produced by the Mr. T Podcast Studio. Thank you for listening. Please join me again in 2 weeks.